friends and welcome you all back to the channel. Happy to see you all once again in another video. So first let me say you sorry that I was making you waiting for so long time for this video, and also I have been not uploading videos for past few days, so it is because I was a little busy, and sorry to keep you waiting for that too. And many of you were asking me about the Astrid video for so long time. So finally I have a chance to make it in her jungle. Okay, today I will share you about some tips and tricks on how to play her, pros and cons on her jungle, how to farm and how to make a perfect gank when you are jungling and stuffs like that. And I will try to share you everything I know about her. So her passive is very simple, guys. Whenever you use a normal attack on a target, her S1 and S2 cooldowns are reset by 1 second. So she can spam her S1 and S2 very often. So now let us talk about her other abilities. So her first ability is deal a lot of damage in an area, which also increases her attack speed with 3 stacks on it. So when you hit 3 enemies, you will get the 3 stacks at once. Then if you hit 1 enemy, you will get 1 stack. So at 3 stacks you will have a lot of attack speed. So in the bottom lane, the DS laners are not fighting and just recalling. So I just came to the top lane and tried to attack, but see my teammates are one already died, and the other, I thought he will try to help me, but he just okay, he did what he can do for his entire life. I don't know what. Actually guys, this is not a perfect gank. So see, Malak is just fighting 1v3 and dying. So this is very bad. So you shouldn't fight when your jungler is not there. You should fight when the jungler and the damage dealers are there. If there is no one, you shouldn't fight. Okay, coming back to the explaining phase. So for the second ability, when you use her S2, it is a dash, and also it enhances the next normal attack. So if you hit any target with that enhanced normal attack, she will get a cute little shield. Then her ultimate is just like similar to Malak's S1, which can swipe to a large area and deals a true damage and heals your HP. Like, it has a lifesteal of 100%. During the time of casting her ultimate, she is immune to control effects and everything. I mean, she is not immune, she is like invincible. And now we have finished our jungle, and in the bottom lane, Zuka is gangbanged by the 2 of the enemy teams, and I think he will die. Okay, he just managed to escape. And here my teammates are engaging like perfectly, I don't know, and I'm trying to engage. So here it could be a perfect gank if I should have joined before. Like, they could have waited for me to join them before. So I joined after some time. So even though we got 2 kills, and now the enemy jungler is in the bottom lane, we seen him, right? So there is no chance he will reach here very soon. Also I thought he will attack the Slayer before coming here, so I just assumed that he will be there. So if my assumption will be if my assumption is wrong, then I would have been dead by now. Don't think I'm dancing, I'm just waiting for my S2 to come back. So I'm just coming back to my jungling phase. So you shouldn't waste your jungle, guys. If you are late to your jungle, then you would waste like more gold than you ever had. So if you are a jungler, the jungling phase gives you the most gold. So whenever your creeps and buffs spawn, you should go to the jungle and clear it before you go to the fight. And during that time, your teammates will wait for you. I mean, should wait for you. If they didn't wait for you, then they will pay the price by dying to the enemy team. So you don't care about that. So now let's talk about the pros and cons of Astrid. So if you are an Astrid player, I mean, Astrid in jungle is too OP, guys, because her shield is literally OP, and her ultimate is also literally OP. So when you use her ultimate on like more than 2 of the enemy heroes, then you will go to like 1 HP to full HP. I will show you in this match when it happens. So I am just came here to get the red buff. So like Zephys is in the bottom lane, right? So I can get the red buff now. So you have to keep cautious look after the map, guys. If you didn't, then you can't farm gold and it is very hard for you. So here their marksman is in the bottom lane, so we don't have any threat of clearing their minions. So I just cleared, and here the enemy team trying to attack me, so I just tried to poke their Ganga and retreated, because there are 3 of them, and my teammates were in the bottom lane. I mean, not in the bottom lane, so they are just crossing the middle lane. So if I fight there before they reach me, I will die for sure. So this is the thinking you have to do, guys. So you have to calculate everything. So their walking speed, like they will crawl like babies in the river, so they will swim and come from the mid lane to the top lane. But somehow I managed to escape from 3 of the enemy teammates, but my team just died. I mean, my teammates, like 3 of them, no, 2 of them just died to them. I don't know what happened there. And here too, I just tried to kill their Zephys, but their teammates are coming for backup, so I just retreated. So if I fight there, I would have died. So this is the thing you have to be more cautious of, guys. You have to know when to engage and when to retreat. If you don't see that, then it will be waste of feeding and everything. So as a DS laner, I would prefer to take this creep. So okay, let him take it. So this is the only sort of gold, extra gold he will get. And now there is Scud in the bottom lane. So in this match, I am just going for full attack build. So for Astrid, full attack build is literally OP, guys. So in the late games, she can easily one-shot the squishies, and even she can one-shot the tanks, because of her high damage and her ability, I mean her passive to bring back her S1 and S2. Here we got a juicy shutdown to Scud. I think he is killing our squishy heroes like here and there. And our Malak is also literally squishy in this match. He died so much times in the early games itself, so he had fed the enemy team quite a bit. So here their marksman is in the top lane, and no one is there to save him. So we are just trying to attack and took him. So this is what a perfect gank is like. So you have to go there, I mean kill him and come back. So the enemy team, he just cleared the minion waves before we get there, so there we can't try to take the tower. So the only thing near us is the Abyssal Dragon, which is the objective. So we just clearing the Abyssal Dragon before the enemy team reaches there. And Zuka is trying something there. Okay, Malak just jumped in without me. That is the point you have to note, guys. Without me, he died there. So this is the thing you do not do ever in your life, guys. Wait for your jungler, and after that you have to engage at the perfect time. So like now Scud is clearing the bottom lane, and my teammates are scattered over here and there. So I think Scud is alone, and Zephys is going for the DS lane and DS. So I think he won't come for now. And here we got the Scud, and their team got the Slayer, and I just thought of killing their assassin, who is the Zephys. He has the low HP, but he manages to use his orb and did something, and I died instead of that. This is not a perfect engage if you ask me, but it is quite good, because my teammates just got the 4 kills I have started with, but I didn't get any assists here. No problem for that. We have already 6-5. It is a pretty score for me. And I just forgot to explain you about the enchantments, builds and arcana. So I will explain you at the end of this video. So wait for that. So now I got my ancestors blessing and came back to fight. So here I am coming back to my jungle to clear the waves, clear the creeps and get I think I will get the 30th stack now. So getting 30 stacks as soon as possible is the best way to increase your damage, guys, in the jungle. If you wanna be more sustain and tanky, you can go for Leviathan. Here teamfight outbreak is there, and we got already cleared their Maganga, and now we are just jumping on Scud, and Scud is not a best target to attack after their mage is died. It is their marksman, so their marksman is just don't care of fighting here, so he is in the top lane clearing the waves. So we just managed to kill all of them and retreat perfectly. So if the marksman is there, then it shouldn't have happened. So their marksman is my primary target. If he was there, I mean if he was in that team fight, then he would be my first priority to kill. So now Malak took care of their marksman and gave a shutdown goal to the enemy team, and I was like scolding him for that, I think, in this match. Okay, let it be. So now we just cleared our minion waves pushing in there, and here we are just trying to attack. Oh my god, what is this noob Astrid doing? Okay, I remembered what I did. So okay, after started attacking them, they just moved here and there. So her attack range is very small. So without attacking them, I don't get my resets on my cooldown. Resets on my S1 and S2 cooldowns. So I just died there, and it was a pretty bad engage. It is a good engage, but if I could have killed both of them because of my gold and everything and stuff, but it is a little misplay by me. So you shouldn't do that, guys. So you shouldn't fight the enemies without your teammates. That is the best thing to do. Now we are just going for our final equipment, and my teammates are attacking okay, they got the blue buff. I thought of getting that blue buff for my 20% cooldown reduction, but they managed to take it, and I am so sad now. Okay, let it be. Now I am just trying to attack the Abyssal Dragon because no fight is going to take on in the top and bottom lanes. I think Scud will jump on us, so we have to be careful, but the Scud decided to go to the middle lane to clear it. I don't know why he made that choice, but okay, that is a good choice for us. And here their marksman is at low HP, and this is the damage I am saying you guys. See, literally one shot ad, and here I was using my ult too soon, and it's not too soon, it is good for me. And here we got a perfect triple kill to our enemies. So warrior jungle is good against team with burst damage, guys. So if the enemy teams have a burst damage heroes, and if you are an assassin, then you will be one-shotted for easily, and you will suffer a lot for that. So better go for warrior jungle, so that you will get some extra tankiness for that. So in my opinion, Astrid is perfect in jungle than in lane, guys, because of her damage and shield and survivability is the best. So when you are at low HP and if you use your ultimate, literally it will give you like full HP at once. So when you lose your HP to a minimum of like 10% or 5%, then after that if you use your ultimate, and you will go back to your full HP, and then you can fight the teammates, fight the enemies again. So she is like a literally OP pick according to me. So the only drawback that I know is if the enemy team have more crowd control, then she can't do much, because of if she uses her normal attacks only if her S1 and S2 will come back. So if the enemies have more crowd control, and if she don't able to use her S1 and S2 again and again, then her shield wouldn't pop and she can't able to deal damage either. So it is a very bad thing. Also her attack range is okay, it is pretty good for a warrior, and we got the MAP, and it is a pretty decent damage, and it is a perfect gameplay, guys. Okay guys, now I will explain you about the builds, Arcana and Enchantment. So for the build, against this team I used Soul Reaver, Gilded Greaves, Frostcape, Muramasa and Fenrir's Tooth, and finally with the Blade of Eternity. So this is a burst damage build, guys. So if you think you are very squishy, then you can go for Leviathan. And for the other equipments, you can go for Spear of Longinus instead of Murmasa if the enemy team have less tanks and you have to reduce their armor by a little. It will be useful. You can also use critical equipments on her. So this is the most common Arcana used for her commonly. And also the Rampage is also used to increase your critical damage and critical chance. So it will be also useful like a lot because she deals a lot of critical damage if there is a critical chance. So finally the enchantment, which is at 3 stacks, it will burst and deals magic damage to the enemies you hit 3 times. So for easy, it will inflict some extra damage, and also it will improve your shield effects more. Like it will increase your shield by a little percentage, but it will be useful in the team fights. So that's all for today's video, friends. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you find this video entertaining, hit the like button and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe the channel for more.